there in that group.
Patriot League always has had a history of having good goaltenders ever since I've been calling this league for, 10 years now. But, yeah, both these guys can stop the ball. Both guys are great communicators and really lead their defenses.
Matthew Fritz, Sean Dow, the two face-off specialists for each of these teams. And Boston University gets the first initial possession of the afternoon and goes low to score. Matthew Fritz, just his third goal of the season, right off the face-off X. And the Ohio State transfer gets the Terriers on the board.
And when talking to coaches this week, always a concern is the face-off X and BU. They were a little bit more concerned than Lehigh this week. And right here, Fritz does a good job winning that opening draw, taking it right through the teeth of the defense. And when nobody picks you up, you become the shooter, and he does a good job right there finishing.
And Steve, you talked about in our conversations the emphasis of the face-off X with both of these coaches. Sean Dow has really found a rhythm for Lehigh at the X over the last 5, winning about 70% of the draws, but right off the gate, it's Fritz getting the initial face-off and scoring.
And you got to like that if you're BU. Like you said, Dow coming in, younger guy, sat for a while behind Sisselberger, and then as of late, like you said, peaking, really starting to find his rhythm. And then he gets, right here, starts off 0-2. So, again, good sign for BU.
So, BU team, that junior from right outside of Boston. Mom Brenda was a graduate of BU. So, what a start for Boston University on the road. Now, here's Lehigh's first chance. Sidewinding shot goes through the action. Heating up, Sean Dow off the face-off X. He said, hey, Fritz can do it. I can do it too.
Does a great job of popping it out the front. Beats the whistle. Quick hands. Gets it going in the right direction. Watch there. He's just going to win that face-off, pop it out the front. And then again, just like we talked about in the first goal, if no one picks you up, you become the shooter. You've got to be able to finish. Face-off guys nowadays have to be able to handle the ball, have to be able to be a threat when they cross that offensive side of the field. And nice job right there by Dow.
It's funny. We always talk about, like, at the top of the broadcast, keys to the game, what needs to go well. You don't really have a mystery about what the key is in this game. The X at the face-off has certainly been a factor in the early going. Lehigh, a 1.4 and
shoulder up on his back like that, and he's able to get top side. That's what led to that goal. The defenseman's got to get lower there.
See, for Perfetto, the word consistency comes to mind for me. The first Boston University player to have 3 separate seasons of 60 points or more. You could want, he has.
Yeah, that's someone they wouldn't have matched me up with. Sitting at a 5'11" in cleats.
All about matchups, right?
Yep.
Right off the face-off. Great save. Will Barnes extending. Ground ball, then an over-the-shoulder save. Pretty move. It gets to Armstrong.
And Checo making his presence felt. Already had that big takeaway at the middle of the field. That was a nice ground ball handle. A little around the back.
These teams, especially lately, their defenses have found a footing. But this game, it's been an offensive start. Battle for the ground ball. Boston University gets the initial scoop, and then a flag comes in late. Conor Calderone on one of the wings. Actually, you have to check that. The face-off guy. He's a face-off primary taker for the first 7 games this season.
Be curious to see what they call here. I thought it was a loose ball. Got him high, I think.
Guys, I need you to clear out, please. I need you to clear out. Thank you very much. White, 25. Equal body check in the head, 1 full time.
That's Sean Dow. Beautiful area of the country here in Pennsylvania, 62 degrees. Steve, I'm sure it's much more comfortable playing in conditions like this than you can at some points earlier on in the Patriot League.
Yeah, it's the early part of the season is cold, and I'm always thankful that we had a roof over our head where I played. So
nice. Lehigh at home, 3-1. Their defense shines.
Good team. that can lead to transition, that can lead to early offense and some opportunities. So you love when your defense can create those turnovers.
A lot of that, of course, year after year. Roy Meyer, part of the fifth-year unit for Boston University. Really proud of the fact that they've had so many players returning for their fifth year throughout their roster. So much experience for Coach Ryan Pulley.
And that's rare, right, in this age of college sport. No look pass, too. He looked it off, did a really good job. Like I said, there was not much there on that skip lane. He had to really put that in the right spot, right into that window like you talk about in football with a quarterback, and he did. And O'Connell was able to handle.
So if you think about the last 4 minutes of game time, with the cage empty.
Came around lefty, had plenty of room, plenty of time, and an easy finish from Kelly.
Kelly's first of the game, 31st of the season. BU trying to take control here in the second.
And you think back to that shot clock, right? Goes the other way, get a goal off of it. If you're Lehigh, you're saying we should have had a fresh 60. That changes things a little bit.
A couple of these little things going against the Mountain Hawks.
And in the 2000s,
Okay.
2002, 2003.
See, I was thinking pickleball is relatively new, but you're an OG.
I'm an OG, man. Farmingdale High School, we had pickleball part of phys ed.
4 straight for BU and trying to end it high in physical size or the speed, but Armstrong has a little of both.
He does have a little bit of both. He's got that, it's not so much his change of direction type moves, it's that downhill. It's I'm going to run at you and I'm just going to run right by you and use my speed. That's why I like him coming off the top there, where if he can get downhill on you and you don't go all the way out with him, he starts to get a head start and starts to run at you.
No, you don't have enough time to get back. For the start of the second half. Boston University leading 7-4, crucial late season Patriot League matchup. Chris Lewis
On the inside and put BU up 4 here early in the third.
Travellini scored in the first quarter to give BU a 2-0 lead. This goal gives them an 8-4 advantage, doubling up Lehigh. And Lehigh scored 3 in the first quarter, just 1 since.
Finish on the inside as well.
And that was set up by Cates, who continues to be a great playmaker. Came in with 14 assists. Competitive off the face-off. Lehigh gets one they need.
Getting to the middle of the field and able to get Lehigh back on the board.
Scott Cole, who head coach Will Scudder says he jokes with his son about Cole being the captain.
And getting them onto those low angle shots. Lehigh's done a good job of getting to the middle.
So 2 goals within 30 seconds, and then Dow wins another one. In the first quarter, score right off the face-off, but he gets knocked down in the attacking end. Scramble for the loose ball, such a big one, and Lehigh gets it.
Distance, didn't really step into it either, a little off balance, but just enough to squeak it past the goalie.
Ends the Lehigh mini 2-0 run, 10-6 Boston University. Second man up goal for the Terriers.
If you're Lehigh, you got to go here. Got to bring your wings all the way down and make sure there is no fast break on this play.
Well, it's BU who wins it. Can they get a look before the clock expires? No, they got the look, but Perfetto can't deposit it, and that ends the third.
All those plays and you have a 3-goal game. Those things go a different way. We could have a tie, or Lehigh could actually be winning this game heading into the fourth. So it would have been a different story. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. They're still in the game, still got an opportunity, plenty of time to make more plays.
Especially in a matchup for first place. I mean, you heard in that highlight tape we just showed you all the pings off the pipe. I'd be hearing that sound in my sleep if things don't go better for Lehigh. Freshman from Franklin, Massachusetts, doing it against a team from Massachusetts.
the short stick.
Took exactly a minute for BU to respond. Big face-off, Dow in Fritz. Won by Lehigh. Oh, from behind, great challenge, D'Alto. Goal scorer and good on the ride as well. Gives possession to BU.
And if you're Lehigh, penalty worked out for you.
And it's not a releasable penalty as well. So they'll continue with the field being a little bit more open, which is an advantage for the team that's trailing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
43 more seconds of where we're at. Violation. Off the face-off. Lehigh will have possession. Down 2. But with play open in, Cole and Ironman. 6:14 left. A huge face-off. Down in Fritz. Still on the floor. Scooped up BU.
Good contested ground ball there. Good play from Dow. Got that check. Put it back on the ground, but nice ground ball.
Bork's 11th goal this season. From Ridgewood, New Jersey. And BU again with Matthew Fritz at the face-off X. He is risen to the occasion going against Dow.
Step up. This is when you got to have it.
So Dow, who was behind the legend Mike Sisselberger for a couple of years, learned from him, wins the draw, sets it up. Oh, it's off the cross. It's off of Cole.
I think he should have been the shooter there. Nobody slid to him. It was tipped off BU, so it stayed Lehigh, but he should have been the shooter there. If we can take a look at that replay, if we have it, the point defenseman never comes to him really. Watch. He kind of half shows a little bit. But
oh, you're right there, that reach too.
And a good tip right there for BU. I take that back. The point defenseman did come. It was the right look. He's fortunate enough that it got tipped and went out of bounds and retained possession. So, but a good job winning the faceoff, coming out the front. And Lehigh's got a shot.
That was a heck of an effort from Roy Meyer.
Yeah. I mean, and again, with 20 seconds left, regulation's not over yet. There's plenty of time for this thing to end here in regulation, depending on what happens here at the faceoff.
4-goal performance for Cole, back-to-back games. Both Fogos have a goal in this game. Here's Cole again. It is saved by Barnes. Barnes rises up, launches it down into Pecora with 7 seconds. Procaccini advances, deflected away, and that will do it for regulation. We are tied at 12. To alter overtime. Lehigh is scrambled back from being down as many as 5 to knot this one up at 12.
What an incredible game. I mean, Lehigh only won 1 quarter, but they won the most important one, the 4th there. Closed this game out strong. And now we're back here. Face-off X again. We've been talking about it all day. What'd you say? It was 13-13 right now? Mm-hmm. So 13-13. These guys have been dead even on the day. What better way to start overtime? Face-off guys 13-13. The score 12-12. Evenly matched game here, and crucial face-off right here.
Dow, Fritz, each with goals in this game. Right off the face-off X. And Dow has been in a rhythm. Steals that one, Lehigh possession. Next goal gets it done. And will be in first place in the Patriot League. I mentioned the drama and intensity.